Tonight's the night. It's the inaugural art jam over at Berzerk Comics in Port St. Lucie, Florida. Tag along and let's see how it goes. So this was an idea that was percolating for a little bit. Behind the scenes, whenever I was at the shop, John would mention it. And I knew I just wanted to be a part of it. On June 28th, 2024, the first art jam at Berzerk Comics became a reality. So between 7 and 9 p.m. that evening, attendees would suggest art through a series of prompts. They would watch those drawings then get made. They would just kind of hang out at the shop, check out some new books, meet some different folks, and maybe, just maybe by the end of the night, they would walk away with an original piece of art.
I've been eyeing your Sentinel the whole time.
This is artist Marcus Grant. He and I were both invited to draw during this inaugural event. He and I go way back, and it's always a lot of fun just to hang out, table together, and draw alongside each other. He also brought some pretty impressive work with him.
So I actually got this beautiful, beautiful Deadpool. That was a commission. I love this piece. It's gorgeous. It's something very energetic. And then we have the Optimus Prime that I finished about a week ago. It's a nice homage to the Transformers movie.
As for me, I brought along a few of the sketch covers I'd done, but I also brought along the original art for Ice Canyon Monster, issue number 3 by Blood Moon Comics. This was a cover that I drew that was published earlier this year. Roscoe of Geek Out with Roscoe fame and Zach's Comic Box were also on hand to help kind of MC the night. So John and his team did a fantastic job putting this all together. This is hopefully the first of many of these types of events. But let's back up a second. Remember those prompts that I mentioned? Well, they ranged from characters like Harley Quinn and Spawn, who, people that you might expect to see in a comic shop. To the end of the night, the big piece ended up being a mashup of Howard the Duck, a Sentinel, and Spider-Man. I mean, where do you even begin to tackle something like that? A little inclement weather may have deterred some folks from coming out for the first one of these events, but for the folks that did show up, they all seemed to have a really good time. I know I did. It was a blast.
I don't know. I'm speechless because I'm just so happy that everybody else is happy and having a good time.
So John has said that he really wants to create a comics community in this area, and events like the Art Jam at his shop are just a great step in that direction. So I just want to say thanks again to John and the team at Berzerk Comics, and everybody who came out and helped make this event so much fun. Thanks to Marcus, thanks to Roscoe, thanks to Zach, thanks to my wife and daughter and all of our family and friends that came out and stopped by. Thanks to everybody who braved the weather and kind of hang out for a couple hours and geeked out inside the shop. It was just a ton of fun.
The ideas were awesome. I loved seeing you guys pull the different ideas out of the hats and the reaction. I'm very happy with how tonight turned out, and you should definitely come next time.
Keep an eye on the shop's social media for future events, and if you're in the area, be sure and stop by Berzerk Comics for a book or 3. And that's a wrap for the inaugural Art Jam here at Berzerk Comics. Thanks to everybody who came out tonight and participated. Ton of fun, had some really cool prompts and some things to draw. And all in all, just a good night, even with the rain, even with, weather here. Stay tuned. Can't wait for the next one. And, yeah, see you then.